It's all about destiny. Yours, mine, the entire... He believed the tug twister would do the trick, but now realizes brute force won't do the trick. You need something slick. Well, he means slick as in greasy, so you can lube the hinges of the lid. He can't argue against the fact your fur's shiny. He says the lid should open if you sprinkle grease it. Problem is, he's all out. He knows his old friend CHU CHU always keeps his grease sprinklers well filled. He should have an extra that you can borrow. He stresses that you should come back as soon as you've retrieved the grease sprinkler. The Merc Puff is crunching bark by the minute. It's big enough to make waves beneath the surface, and that's a challenge in itself. But it also has a hard shell, so you need to target its head. You've reached the end of the line. Bet you can find CHU CHU here. Let's see. You need to swivel the globus's bearings. Wheel the control box handles to buzz the wire. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Wired up and ready to go. Choo Choo knew you would make it to him one day. All you had to do was follow the steel path. The rails might be getting rusty, but eventually they all converge on him. Claims rails are like rules. If you follow them the way you're supposed to, everything good in life can roll your way. Says you followed the rails to where you need to be, but tracks have switches in them too. The question is then, will you keep on the same track or look for a way to hit that switch? You seem like you're on the right track already. He just hopes you don't get sidetracked onto a darker path. Whichever way you go, he wants you to know that the rails never steer you wrong. Stick to them, and they always bring you right to where you're meant to be. Wants to know if you've ever regretted taking one track in life instead of another. If you could go back, would you switch tracks or keep chugging along the one you're on? Likes your sureness, the way you keep at it like a chug-chug with no way to reverse. Seems like the world came out of its rut and is chugging toward higher ground again. Can't thank you enough for hitting the brakes and working to turn the world chug around. But let's not get derailed. Says he's surprised to see anyone this far out, but sometimes the wrong train does take you to the right station. As you can see, he didn't plan to make a stop here, but now that he had to, he's really happy to see you. He says his name is Choo Choo. He's been off track since the world started dying, but he's trained his mind to stay positive regardless of the situation. Says sometimes life runs off the rails, but it's always better when they're good and greased. He's convinced the tracks are like the paths our lives take, and you must deal with the outcome, even if you didn't lay them yourself. This time, though, he was sidetracked and needs a new wing nut to get back on track. Wing nuts are easy to find, as they're fitted on any in-front chugger-chugger out there. The challenge is taking them off, so he's happy you're here to do it for him. Says you're just like he used to be, a one-track mind, but going the right way. Suppose even monsters have to sleep somewhere. It's a game of life, yours and everyone else's. That's some sharp wood scrap there. Watch for splinters. Go on, catch it. You've just stumbled on the village of Miof. Let's see. Hunker down or keep marching on. Hey, this is a chug depot. Might be able to catch a chugger here. Lightning up. Hey, nice shot. You're low on health. Nice shot. Raid. What a notice board. With those who moved through here, they must have had a lot to say to each other. There's a chug stop around here, no doubt about it. Choo Choo stopped here back before the fuel ran out. With enough go juice, you can still make them run. I hear at least one of them chugging about from time to time. Don't just look at the rails, and you might find traces. You found that track. Comforting to see that old things like that remain. Keep looking for things like that, and you might well find the best stops along with the best trails. They get you close to where you want to be, but never quite all the way there, unless you really like chug stations. There's more trail to find still, as much as you've discovered. The world... Just a few moves left. Make them count. There's a lot on the line here. Go on, catch it. So shiny and well built. Look up, not down. Don't get distracted by all the destruction you can see this time of day. Whoa, smell that? Biohazard nearby. Turn the radionics knob to find the right frequency. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Daytime means the clock to nighttime is ticking. At least you got something for your trouble. Take this seriously, or it'll take you down. Ultra Wave. So many keys, so many locks. You're going to maul your foes with this. Be careful where you grab that mount. The Wingnut Chug Tunnel. It goes on forever. Close encounter. Be careful down here. Easy to get trapped. That's just nasty. Biohazards make you puke. Bolted. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Choo Choo says he knew you'd come through. If someone makes a stop at your station, it's for a good reason, but he understands no one gets their tracks greased for free. He keeps it safe in a box on the handcart, in case of emergency. Yes, for something catastrophic, like something squeaky in need of greasing or an ointment to ease the pain in these dark times in general. Choo Choo says you should help yourself to the grease sprinkler. He's convinced you'll put it to good use, as there are lots of stuckies out there that need greasing to open. Says there's no better person to use it. Glad the rails led you right here. Choo Choo says he can't wait to get out of this place. Says you'll meet again. You shouldn't worry about smashing up the box. Choo Choo has no use for it now. Choo Choo says he feels strongly about helping his next, just like you did for him. He's convinced there was a bigger reason you met. Sometimes the wrong train will take you to the... He believes you've got what it takes to make a difference. He's witnessed it himself. Figures everyone chooses their own path. The longer you ride the rails, though, the easier it is to travel with friends. Choo Choo's thrilled you found the Ark. Just imagine how much faster than a chug that thing must be. And no rail. Needs no rails, no roads, nothing but air. The world's on the mend, so says he's happy to see the Ark in your hands. Wonders who you might call a boy.
So, what we have here is
a conscious choice to...
The thing with...
The world will be a better...
Well, anyone in their right mind would agree.
Hopes you figure out someone better to ride the Ark with you. If... Choo Choo says he's ready to pack up and leave. Hopes to see you again.